The Little People, Big World universe has always been full of family tension, the farm dispute, shifting alliances, and years of behind-the-scenes drama that fans still debate to this day. But lately, something feels different. The conversation has moved beyond what's happening on the show and straight into the personal lives of the cast. Over the past few months, Caryn Chandler has become the center of a storm. Old scenes from past seasons have been recirculated, re-edited, and taken out of context on social media. Fan pages are breaking down body language, TikTok creators are analyzing property records, and Reddit is overflowing with theories, some harmless, some explosive. And it wasn't just one rumor that set this all off, it was three big ones all hitting at the same time. Whispers that Caryn may have been asked to leave a property connected to the Roloff family. Viral claims that she could be dealing with serious legal trouble. And the biggest one of all, a supposed screenshot claiming Amy Roloff's signature was forged on a document linked to the farm. Put all of that together and fans are now convinced a lawsuit is brewing, the show might be changing forever, and Caryn's future on LPBW is in serious question. Whether the rumors are real, exaggerated, or completely fabricated, the fandom has never been this divided. And tonight, we're digging into every angle, starting with the rumor that first blew up the internet, the alleged eviction. Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. For Roloff family latest news update, please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon. For years, Caryn Chandler has been one of the most talked about, dissected, and debated figures in the entire Little People, Big World universe. As Matt Roloff's partner, and someone who worked closely on the Roloff Farms operations long before she ever appeared regularly on camera, she has undeniably been woven into some of the show's most defining storylines. From the tension between Matt and Amy to the blow-ups over the farm sale, to the shifting family dynamics that left the Roloff audience divided for nearly a decade, Caryn has been at the center of almost every major turning point. But in the last few months, the conversation around her has changed. What used to be typical reality TV drama has transformed into something much bigger and much louder. Suddenly, TikTok creators, Reddit theorists, Facebook groups, and YouTube commentators are all pushing the same alarming claims. Claims that Caryn Chandler is facing legal trouble. Claims that she's gone broke. Claims that she's secretly dealing with a lawsuit, one that, according to the most extreme versions of the rumor, could end her time on Little People, Big World permanently. There's no official confirmation for any of this, but the speed at which these rumors exploded has left fans convinced something is happening behind the scenes. And for many longtime viewers, the timing feels just a little too perfect, arriving right as the show's future hangs in the balance, right as the family remains fractured, and right when speculation about Matt Roloff's next move is at an all-time high. So in this video, we're breaking down exactly where these claims came from, why they took off the way they did, and what, if anything, they might actually mean. Because whether these rumors are misunderstandings, exaggerations, or the first signs of a real issue bubbling under the surface, one thing is clear: the LPBW fandom hasn't been this fired up in years. From there, the rumor only grew bigger. Once the phrase "Caryn jail time" started trending in LPBW comment sections, people who had never even seen the original posts began repeating it as fact. That's the problem with online speculation. It doesn't need evidence, it only needs momentum. And once it starts rolling, it becomes almost impossible to stop. Creators on TikTok, YouTube, and Reddit began making entire breakdown videos analyzing every small detail of Caryn's behavior. If she looks stressed in a photo, she must be hiding something. If she wasn't featured in a Roloff family post, she must be avoiding the public because of legal trouble. If she didn't appear in a recent trailer for the new season, maybe the show is preparing viewers for her exit. None of these assumptions had any factual basis, but in the online rumor ecosystem, feelings often override facts. Viewers who already disliked Caryn, especially longtime fans who still side with Amy or the Roloff kids, were the quickest to embrace the idea that something criminal must be happening behind the scenes. Bias makes rumors more believable, even when the truth is far less dramatic. What really fueled the fire, though, was the lack of official responses. Neither Caryn nor Matt addressed the claims, which many fans interpreted as proof, instead of what it actually was, ignoring baseless gossip. Silence online is often taken as confirmation, even though celebrities and reality stars ignore misinformation every day. The absence of denial became the spark that kept the rumor burning. By the time the rumor reached its peak, people were confidently stating that Caryn had been questioned by police, detained, or even secretly arrested, despite zero evidence and no public records supporting any of it. What began as a misunderstanding exploded into a full-blown conspiracy, and in the world of reality TV fandoms, that's all it takes for a lie to become a storyline. This section sets the stage for why the next rumors, the felony accusations, and the forged signature theory were able to take off so quickly. When an audience is already primed to expect drama, even fiction starts to feel like truth. Now we move into the second major rumor dominating TikTok threads and LPBW subreddits. The idea that Caryn Chandler is secretly broke, financially cornered, or even on the verge of bankruptcy. And just like the jail time speculation, there is zero verified documentation backing any of this up. But online, the lack of evidence doesn't stop a rumor, it fuels it. The theory really exploded because of two key things fans obsessively monitor. First, the Roloff properties. For years, fans have tracked every sale, listing, permit, or change connected to Matt, the farm, or anyone associated with it. So when Caryn began stepping away from farm duties, fewer appearances in promotional content, fewer scenes involving the business side, people immediately assumed something was off. Suddenly, small changes became massive red flags in the eyes of fans who were already suspicious. Second, the move to Arizona. Caryn spending more time there and planning a more permanent shift became the internet's favorite clue. Some viewers twisted it into a narrative that she was running away, escaping Oregon drama, or starting over because she supposedly couldn't keep up financially. Again, none of that is confirmed, but the online storytelling machine doesn't need confirmation, it only needs momentum. On social media, threads started popping up dissecting everything from her living arrangements to who pays for what. People pointed to her stepping away from certain Oregon properties or no longer participating as heavily in farm operations as proof that she was struggling. Photos of her spending time in Arizona were reframed as evidence she was downsizing her life or retreating from the Roloffs. But what's most interesting is how the financial rumors get emotionally intertwined with another narrative. The idea that Caryn is becoming isolated, alone, or losing support, both from the family and from the production side of the show. When fans believe someone is at the center of conflict, any quiet moment, any absence, any lifestyle change becomes psychological evidence. They build a storyline around her, imagining someone spiraling, someone being pushed out, someone whose life is falling apart behind the scenes. Whether that's grounded in reality or not, what it reveals is how fan communities love to turn speculation into character studies, painting Caryn as the villain, the victim, or the cautionary tale depending on what narrative they've already decided to believe. And the truth is, without transparency from the family or the show, the gaps get filled with assumptions. And those assumptions grow into rumors. And eventually, those rumors start to feel like facts, even when nothing concrete exists. At the end of the day, the jail time rumors, the bankruptcy claims, and the theories about a lawsuit ending Caryn Chandler's time on Little People, Big World all point to one thing: a fandom that no longer knows what to believe and no longer trusts what they see on the show. After years of family tension, edits that leave out key details, and social media drama that often tells a different story than the episodes, fans are searching for answers anywhere they can find them. And that's why these theories spread so fast. Some come from misunderstandings, some from incomplete information, and some from creators who connect dots that were never meant to be connected. But until there's an official statement from TLC, the Roloffs, or Caryn herself, everything circulating online is still just that: speculation, not confirmation. What is real is the level of interest. The fandom is paying closer attention than ever, and any tiny change, a deleted post, a sudden move, a quiet storyline becomes fuel for a brand new wave of rumors. So whether these theories end up being completely false or hiding a grain of truth, one thing is clear: the story of Caryn Chandler's future on LPBW is far from over. And you can bet fans will be watching closely to see what happens next. Thanks for watching, and until next time.